Takes a threesome to be some, but a four-way to bust your doorway.
Zootopia 2 might seem like a family-friendly cartoon about a rabbit police officer and her fox partner solving cases, but there are hidden jokes only adults will catch. While kids enjoy epic police chases and catchy songs, grown-ups notice entirely different meanings in the same scenes. Think you know all of them? Stay tuned to find out, and as you watch, let me know how many you caught in the comment section. This movie doesn't wait long to tell adults what kind of movie this really is. The creator sprinkled in so many relationship jokes that it almost feels like Nick and Judy are actually going to date in a third movie. After Nick and Judy destroy the Linksley statue, Chief Bogo sends them to Partners in Crisis, a counseling group for police partners. Kids might see this as a simple partner workshop, but adults see something completely different. It's marriage counseling.
Notice how she answered first, did not allow her partner to speak, and taps her foot when she's suppressing discomfort.
Adults pick up on it instantly. The dialogue being used is clearly meant for married couples, and once you clock that the movie is treating Judy and Nick like a couple, something interesting starts to happen. Earlier scenes suddenly make a lot more sense, like the shipyard customs scene. Judy and Nick go undercover as a married couple with a kid.
Anyway, you gotta leave. You can't be here.
Oh.
Wait. I guess we should have thought this through, right, babe?
Kids think they're simply undercover, but their chemistry is way too strong. It feels like a hint left by the creators to show us what they'd be like if they really were a couple. They use pet names.
Right, babe?
They coordinate lies effortlessly.
A choo-choo.
They escalate the story together without even looking at each other. This isn't two coworkers improvising. This is a couple in sync. And the couple jokes don't stop there. During a chase, Nick casually asks,
Also, am I always gonna be in the passenger seat?
It happens so fast that most kids completely miss it, but adults catch the joke hiding in plain sight. This line isn't really about driving. It's about control in relationships. Kids hear a complaint about the car. Adults hear a power dynamic, where one partner quietly takes the lead while the other is expected to just go along with it. And the irony is that tension perfectly mirrors Judy and Nick's partnership throughout the movie. Speaking of the car chase, there's a moment that turns into an adult joke all on its own, and it lasts only a single frame. Before the full movie even hit theaters, this chase appeared in the trailer, and viewers were quick to spot it. On its own, the scene is completely innocent. Judy shifts the car, and at the exact same moment, Nick notices his glasses on the floor and bends down to pick them up. Nothing about that action is inappropriate, but because of the timing, that one frozen frame creates a visual gag that only adults recognize. Kids don't think twice about it, but adults instantly understand why the internet noticed it, and it doesn't stop there. During a phone call with her parents, Judy is given one of the most obvious adult lines in the entire movie.
Just remember the first rule of partnerships. You can be right, or you can be happy.
That's true.
That joke flies completely over kids' heads, but adults instantly recognize it. This isn't random advice. It's a classic phrase commonly used in marriages. It's the idea that for a relationship to actually work, someone has to compromise. Sometimes being right matters less than keeping the peace. And the movie slips that very real adult truth into a family-friendly conversation without drawing attention to it. Later, when the group enters Mash Market, the movie slips in another joke that's easy to miss if you're not looking for it. Nibbles casually points out this.
Plus, it's the only place in town you can get away with wearing a shirt and no pants.
On the surface, it's a harmless throwaway line. Kids laugh because the idea of animals without pants is already funny. But adults picture the visual a little differently. Nothing explicit is shown, nothing inappropriate actually happens. Yet the wording alone creates an image that only grown-ups fully register. It's a quick, blink and you miss it moment that proves how carefully the humor is layered. During one scene, Nick finds himself stumbling through a reptile bar. He accidentally steps on a lizard's tail, and it pops right off. In a flustered attempt to fix things, Nick tries to put the tail back, only for the lizard to casually say,
Keep it.
On the surface, it's a quirky animal gag. But for adults, it's a dry, deadpan joke about bodily humor and social awkwardness that sails right over kids' heads. There's also a line that slips by so fast most people don't even register it the first time. When Nibbles breaks into the Linksley house, she says,
Takes a threesome to be some, but a four-way to bust your doorway.
It's delivered quickly, buried in the noise of the scene. Kids hear it as playful wordplay and move on immediately. Adults, on the other hand, catch the phrasing and realize exactly why it sounds off. Nothing explicit is said, nothing is shown, but the wording alone carries a double meaning that only grown-ups are tuned into. It's the kind of joke that relies entirely on speed and subtlety to get away with it. At the end of the movie, Gary delivers a surprisingly loaded line.
Permission to hug?
On the surface, it sounds perfectly polite. Kids hear kindness and good manners, but adults recognize something deeper. This line taps directly into modern conversations about boundaries, consent, and emotional awareness. The humor isn't loud or obvious. It's meta, intentional, and very current. And that one line subtly changes how older viewers read the moment. Another moment that quietly leans into adult humor happens during Gazelle's performance. While kids are focused on the music, the lights, and the catchy choreography, adults tend to notice what's happening in the background. Her tiger backup dancers move with exaggeratedly loose hips, dressed in tight shorts, fully committed to the routine. Nothing about it is explicit, and the song does a great job of distracting you from the details. But once you notice the choreography, it's hard to ignore. Kids just see dancing. Adults recognize the visual joke hiding in plain sight, and once you see it, you really can't unsee it. Most of the adult jokes in Zootopia 2 aren't random. They're dating jokes, and that's completely intentional. Fans have wanted Judy and Nick to become a couple for years, and while the movie never says it outright, it kind of delivers. The tone throughout is noticeably more suggestive than kids ever realize, layering in relationship humor scene by scene. And by the time the movie reaches its final emotional beat, you're left with one unavoidable question. Will they kiss?